Hello everybody, my name is Farah. I am Doterra Wellness Advocate, and today I'm going to talk to you about the Doterra Touch Kit. The reason I'm doing this quick video is to give you lots of information about the Doterra Touch Kit, which I think is very underutilized, and this is a perfect kit to give you the confidence if you're a parent or if you have sensitive skin or you are an elderly person. It's really a range for a lot of, it doesn't have to be a lot of range of ages. You can use it for anything. So I just want to give you lots of information to give you that confidence to use it, because I use it daily and it's an amazing kit. So let's dive in. The purpose, as I said, is really to give you that feeling of empowerment. This is how I feel when I use the Doterra Touch. I feel very empowered. I have no hesitation in picking up one of the roll bottle and apply it straight on my skin or my kid's skin, because I will talk about the purity and the safety using this. But that's where the purpose comes in. It's really giving you that feeling of being empowered, knowing what to do, and pick up that roller bottle to put it straight on your kid's skin. Because you have an option. This is where we are. We are in a world now where we have lots of options, where before we used to go to the doctor without knowing what to do. The doctor look at you, give you some piles of medication, you go home and you use them, and then you come back with another problem. So the Doterra Touch is an option, it's a tool. It's something that we could use because they are not only natural, but also just an alternative natural solution to use essential oils. And come to the point where, because they are safe to use, they are pre-diluted, they are safe to use for any age. Okay, next slide. So what is Doterra Touch? This is what it is, and I will show you the picture the next slide. The kit has 9 pre-diluted roller bottles. There are 5 single oils and 4 blends. And I will talk about each one of them in details in the next slides. They are blended with the right amount of fractionated coconut oil. This is why it is already made for you. So each bottle has the right amount of fractionated coconut oil. If we take lavender, for example, compared to oregano, there is a completely different amount of fractionated coconut oil. The reason being is that lavender is a lot kinder, a lot gentler than obviously oregano. Oregano is very hot oil. It could be very, very sensitive for the skin if you don't dilute it. But because it is heavily diluted in here in the roller bottle, it's very safe to use it even on kids. So that's where, the amount of the fractionated coconut oil is very important in each bottle, depending on the oil that we are using. So the pre-dilution is basically to maintain that safety and efficiency, to give you the right amount so that the oil is not heavily diluted. It's just the right amount to use it for whatever issue you are trying to tackle. And the reason as well it's made that way with the roller bottle is just they are so easy, so simplified to use. This is why I'm saying that this will give you the confidence to use it for your kids, or to use it for your babies and even newborns, and for the elderly. If you have a grandmother suffering from sensitive skin, which they do in the winter a lot, or in the summer, you reach out to lavender or Melaleuca and you gently massage it. It's already diluted and no problem for any sensitive reaction and things like that. So that gives you the confidence. It's so simplified, it's so easy to use. And last point is the fact that it is so easy to pack as well and travel well. I've got it in here. Sometimes I leave it here if I'm at home, but if I am out and about, I'll just put it in all here. They all fit in my little kind of pencil case, and I take that with me everywhere I go. So it's very, very easy to travel with. So what is the Doterra Touch? I'm going to take this away from me so you can see. Yeah. What is the Doterra Touch? This is it. So you've got the whole kit there. And I really call it the Mommy and Me Starter Kit, because, again, it's the fact that it is very easy to use and very the best way to start using essential oils on your kids and babies. That gives you that confidence with the pre-diluted. You don't have to worry about how much you're going to dilute the oil, how many drops. So is it 1, 2 drops, 3 drops? It's there, right, straight there. Straight to apply it topically on your baby's skin. Next slide. This is my son. This is my son Nassim, and he's 7. And this is not a fake picture. This is what he does. He had a little burn on his hand, so I reached out for Melaleuca. The same thing, he had a cut, and he said to me, Mama, he knows where it is. He knows where I store it, where I put it. He goes up in there, and then sometimes I'm upstairs, and he says to me, Mommy, I've got a tummy ache. And I said, go downstairs and get Digest Zen. So he goes and open Digest Zen, open the bottle, and then roll the bottle straight on his stomach. So, for me, it's the fact that I see this in him, that he's really empowered to use essential oils. Well, I have no fear, because I know they are diluted. I'm not going to worry about how much he's going to put on his skin, because that's not an issue anymore. So, I'd like for your kids to be as empowered as this, and maybe yourself as well, and, for your family. Now, let's go back and talk about each oil. Right, so let's start with the single oil. Let's start with lavender. Lavender, even though sometimes you might be surprised that it's in the kit, because this is pre-diluted, but it is a very gentle, very kind oil, but it's still in the kit and it's still diluted. Maybe not, as I said, heavily diluted compared to oregano, but it's still diluted. And it's really, really calming. It's amazing for babies if you're having lots of trouble with babies not sleeping well, if you're having hybrid kids coming back from school, you just need to calm them down. It's great for cuts and bruises, as you saw from the picture there from my son. It's also all calming and all relaxing. So you can put lavender on the back of the neck of your baby or of your child. It's like on the spine. You open the bottle, and all you do is you just put it on the spine like this, up and down on the spine like that. You can also put it in the wrist like this, wrap the wrist together, so they can inhale it and they can feel that relaxation very quickly too, that kicks in. I also put it behind the knees and under the armpits, because it's also those reflex points, as I said, on the back of the neck. And also very, very well used for bug bites. So if you're out and about, you can use the lavender to get away from those bugs. Now we're going to move to peppermint. Peppermint is all cooling, all refreshing. It's brilliant if you want to lower the temperature, if you have a baby or a kid that, going through a bit of a temperature. Starting something maybe, the lavender, by the way, you can put on the jaw of your baby, straight on there if they are teething. So this is something that you could take notes and use it for your baby. So again, peppermint is the gateway oil. Great to quickly have a result. As I said, if you want the temperature to cool down quickly, the peppermint is the oil to go for. It's also good for headache. If they have a headache, tension headache, they concentrate too much at school, come back and say, oh, Mom, I say my head is just so too much. You can put it around the temple here. Just you roll it straight on the temple like that. On the temple, a little bit on the forehead, on the back of the neck, and they're good to go. And it's also good for focusing. Peppermint is really good for focusing. So when it's energizing, it's great. Did you see how I jumped? It's very, very good. Right, let's jump into Melaleuca. I don't want it to be too long. You're always going to get bored. So I'm going to go straight to Melaleuca. Melaleuca, it's tea tree oil, and it's called Melaleuca because it comes from a plant called Melaleuca from Australia. Melaleuca is the #1 for any problem with ears. Never put anything in the ear. So if you have any problem with ears and temperature, you can put it just behind the ears, just around there, and massage the earlobe all the way up and help your baby kind of just inhale the Melaleuca. It's good for skin irritation, as you saw from the picture I used for my son. It's also used for any problem with hair itching, scalp itching, also used for immune support. So you can use Melaleuca for that. You can also use the reflex point that I talked about. You can use it for yourself, for your skincare. You can do it after makeup, your daily routine, daily skincare routine. So Melaleuca is really, really good for a lot of stuff. Now I'm going to talk about oregano. Oregano is one of my favorite oil, but obviously this is a roller bottle, so it's very, very safe to use on your kids. It's a very hot oil. If you just open the normal bottle and you smell it, you know, your head will be blown away. So this is already pre-diluted. It is very safe to use on the skin. There is no sensitive reaction whatsoever. I use this a lot when my son is having low immune system. It's a natural antibiotics, a natural antibacterial, antifungal, anti-everything. So it's amazing oil to use for a lot of stuff that, you know, you need to boost your immune system or your children's immune system. And even for adults, as I said, sometimes you feel like, oh no, it's too hot and as an oil, because for adults, I would still say put it in the bottom of the feet if you haven't got the diluted version. But the diluted version, you have no problem at all. I put this straight on my son's skin, anywhere in his body, and it's fine. There's no problem at all. So it's a very, very good oil for boosting the immune system. And I really adore it because when I think about oregano, as I said, it's my favorite one, but seeing it here in the kit and being diluted, it's amazing because it's a very, very underutilized oil, and it has so many benefits. So it's great to see it's part of this kit. Okay, the other oil we're going to talk about, the single oil, is frankincense. Frankincense, again, is an amazing oil. The fact that it's in part of the kit is brilliant. Frankincense is #1 oil to go for if you want your kid to focus with peppermint during homework or before going to school. Again, I put behind the ears and behind on the back of the neck my son before he goes to school, and he can inhale it. Or you can just simply put frankincense, just like that, on the hand, and then rub together and inhale. And that's it. It's really, really good. You can put it behind the neck as well, your neck or your baby's neck or your kid neck. So basically, it's great to get that boost. It's brilliant for nervous system, for your brain function, the kids' brain function. It helps them as they focus, but also calms them down. It really brings them down to earth because it's a very earthy oil. It really brings them to less hyper, so less hyperactivity. If you have any child suffering from hyperactivity, frankincense is amazing oil to help your kid to relax quickly and be grounded, feel grounded and focused and staying on task. Okay, so now we're going to move to the blends. For the blends, we're going to talk about Breathe. Breathe is my #1 oil to go to in the winter. Breathe is a respiratory oil, so it will help you or your kids or your baby to breathe better. If they have any problem with the seasonal threats, it's brilliant for helping with blocked nose or chest infections or anything like that that can help your baby or your kids breathe better. Tiny bit amount here on the tip of your hands or your fingers, and just rub here and snap. Inhale. It's amazing. So it really clears all that kind of blocked nose here and all the sinuses area, that you can help your airways to open and freshen up very quickly. It has eucalyptus and it has also cardamom and it has peppermint. So it's very refreshing, very cooling. It's an amazing oil for winter to have. So get ready and prepared for it. Now we're going to talk about Deep Blue. Deep Blue is actually, again, a very unutilized or underutilized oil because they think it's only for adults. Deep Blue, they think it's only for adults or for people who exercise a lot. But actually, our kids are always on the go. They're always on the go. So Deep Blue is your oil to go to for any achy muscles, if they have been practicing all day, if they feel like they have a backache, they haven't slept well, woke up with some joint problem or anything like that. So you can just apply it where the problem is. It could be a shoulder, it could be anywhere, and just massage that. It could be for yourself as well. If you have sensitive skin and you feel like you don't want to put Deep Blue straight on your skin, you can have the diluted version for yourself. If you have an elderly person in your household and you're worried about them, feeling a bit achy on their joints or their back or their knees, Deep Blue is an amazing oil to help with that. Then we're going to talk about On Guard. On Guard is a protective blend. Again, On Guard is one of the hottest oil because it has clove and it has cinnamon. So it's very, very spicy. It reminds me of Christmas. It's very Christmassy holiday. But having it here prepared, pre-diluted, all done for you, no problem with sensitive skin. I would recommend you use On Guard for 1-year-old plus. Wouldn't use it for any younger than that because maybe they will have a little bit of sensitivity because of that. Otherwise, from 1-year-old and on, they should be fine. Protective blend, so that means you can prevent bugs and you can prevent any problem with winter stuff. So any seasonal threats, you can protect yourself with that. You don't have to wait until you're ill or your kids are ill to use essential oils. You can use them on a daily basis to protect yourself. It's, you can only protect. If something happens, you know that you have oils to kind of back you up and help you support your immune system and your breathing and your joints and your sleeping and your nervous system and your brain function, everything. You can have it in a roll bottle ready for you to help you and support you. Okay, what else can I talk about On Guard? That's it. And then we have Digestion, another blend. Digestion, as the name says, is all about digestion. Digestion has an amazing blend of oils, again, that's really helped with the digestive system. It helps calm the achy, the bloated, if you feel a bit lethargic and you've had a heavy meal, or your kid is, suffering from something and thinking, Mom, I don't know, I've got a tummy ache, you don't have no idea what's going on, then you can use Digestion. Rub straight on the stomach, whether it's an upper kind of stomach problem or lower abdomen, you can use it all over. You can inhale it as well, so you can just put it under the nose or in a reflex point, and they can inhale it and help them with their digestive system. Again, great for elderly if they are sensitive to, hotter oil, and this is pre-diluted. So as you can see, essential oils in the kit, pre-diluted. The Touch is an amazing oil kit to start with. It will give you that confidence in using your oil without having to worry about diluting them or which one you're going to use, because obviously with all of the education that you're going to get from me and the mentoring and the guidance, you wouldn't have to worry about what to do with what oil. But also, even if you think, okay, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to go for Digestion because my son has got a stomach pain. That's it. You've got it. It's common sense. You just use your common sense. If you have absolutely no idea what's the issue is, use frankincense. I always say use frankincense for any issue because it will help with everything. So that's it. Just very quickly, I don't want to bore you with too much information, but this is in a nutshell what the Touch Kit is. It's all to give you that confidence to use essential oils for yourself or for your kid. Again, my son. But I have a special offer. I really feel like this is, because it's not an enrollment kit, obviously there is a membership involved in it, but the membership is included in the price. But today's special offer, and I really, really, really want every household to have this kit because I believe in it 100%, and I see the result with my kid, and I see the result with myself as well if I have a sensitive skin. So I feel like this is something that I want to encourage you to really have in your household. And to encourage you, I'm giving you a free oil, which is cedarwood. It's one of my favorites because I call it the mum best friend forever for the winter to come. If you feel all over the place, if you feel like running, like we already think that's it, the back to school is started and we are running all over the place, this is your oil to go to. Cedarwood is very good for bringing you back to center, bringing you grounded, bringing you calm, bringing you to feel that actually you can do anything. This is your weapon for the winter. So I'm giving you this for free because I want you to really consider to take this Doterra Touch in your household and use it for your kids and yourself and your elderly. This will last you for a long time. You can see my kids, see how damaged the box is. This has been forever in my home, and I have been using it for a very long time, and I still have just like a third of the bottle if not more, I have just still used. So plenty to use and plenty to last you for a long time. Just give it a try. I really urge you to try it. You won't be disappointed. And as I said, I'm throwing the cedarwood oil for you to say, go for it. Don't hesitate to go for it. Okay, so I want to give you an idea of the cost. So the Touch Kit will cost £165. This will include the membership, will include obviously the whole 9 roller bottle, the all pre-diluted one. I will give you a free mini guide to give you every information about the oils and how to use your oils effectively and safely. And as I said, I will give you the cedarwood for free as well. So, think about this, and please message me if you have any problem with understanding anything or not sure about how you're going to go with that. Please connect with me and please talk to me, and I will give you as much information as I can. If you're ready to go, you can go to my doterra.com, farahiri, and click on join and save, and add the membership there, because as I said, it's included. Add the membership and in your kit, and add the touch in there as well, and you're good to go. But if you have any questions, please do let me know, and I will help you. Thank you so much. That's it. Connect with me. I am on Facebook, Essential Wellness with Farah. And I also have a closed group called Essentially Spoiled, so you can always invite yourself to enter. And see, I don't know what happened to it Instagram, but I am on Farah Miri on Instagram. So thank you so much, everybody. Until next time. Bye.